Hi, my name is Liviana Valentine. I'm from Nandi and Today FM rocks.
My name is Ateza. I work at Golden Point Resort. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
My name is Krish. I'm from Tava. I like listening to Big Breakfast. Today FM rocks.
I'm Juliana. I'm from Nautoka and I like listening to Today FM.
Hi, my name is Chelly. I live in Arere. Today FM rocks my grog and lollipop.
Bula, my name is So. I'm from Nabua. I like listening to Today's FM.
Bula, my name is Asilika from Rocky and Today FM rocks with my flip-flops.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
Good evening, I'm Jackie Spate and this is FBC News. Tonight, constant mill breakdowns frustrate lorry operators. Textbooks to be replaced by tablets next year. And bonus payout for Fiji Port's terminal staff. The Sugarcane Lorry Operators Association has expressed frustration at what it claims to be constant breakdowns and major delays at the Rarawai Sugar Mill in Ba. With the Penang Mill in Rakiraki closed due to damage sustained from TC Winston earlier this year, a lot of pressure has been put on the Rarawai Mill. Ellen Stolz reports.
Members of the Cane Lorry Operators Association met with the Sugar Ministry's Permanent Secretary Yogesh Karan at the Rarawai Sugar Mill yesterday. Their main concern, the long hours they have had to wait because of the constant breakdowns at the mills.
Maybe these people, GM, they are not informing them that the mill is not working. They were shocked to hear that we had to wait here 18 hours.
And because of this problem in FSC, we the farmers are suffering.
At the end of a 2.5-hour meeting here at Rarawai in Ba, President of the Sugarcane Lorries Association says their grievances were not heard.
If the mill is good, there will be no problem.
No problem.
Yeah, but it's a machine, but it's just because it has a big breakdown. Now we are transferring cane to Lotokas.
Despite the frustration by lorry operators, Karan remains optimistic that the mill breakdowns will be a thing of the past.
We are going to keep a good track on the operation of the mills. We want to know the time of breakdown if it happens now, so that we have some strong data to ensure that this does not happen and also look at the root cause of why it has happened.
Meanwhile, FSC Chief Executive Abdul Khan says yesterday's meeting was fruitful.
I think it'll be a difficult year. On top of that, the poor farmers, whatever cane is left, especially in those areas where the cyclone had an impact, the quality of the cane isn't as good either. And the good thing is we as the stakeholders, all the stakeholders in the industry, we know we just got to grit our teeth, do the best we can for this season.
Khan adds, despite some setbacks, there is a need for all stakeholders to continue to work together. Ellen Stolz, FBC News.
The Education Ministry will start replacing textbooks with tablets from next year. Education Minister Dr. Mahendra Reddy confirmed this, saying this is part of government's digital literacy program. Shireen Shivan reports.
Year 12 and 13 students will be the first to get the tablets in January next year in a move by the government to introduce school-aged children to the digital age. The tablets will have all the information from textbooks.
We want our children to have access to news about the world. CNN, BBC, all the materials, educational materials that are available out there on the internet platform. We also wanting to ensure that children don't have to carry the textbook hard copy around.
Reddy says internet access will not be an issue as all necessary information will already be loaded onto the tablets.
So we will upload the basic set of materials, the textbooks, the exam paper, the solutions, all those materials. So even if someone is there in, let's say, in Undu Point where there's no data connection, they will have access to all the textbooks in this handset.
The tablets will be purchased by the government.
I think it's easy. Instead of writing, it's much more easy than writing. You know, you're not tired, but you're just typing and all.
It's much easier because we can take carry around. We can summarize.
Tablet is better because it's like
easy to carry around, like instead of carrying all the other textbooks, just one.
The Education Ministry will set up mechanisms to block access to unwanted and inappropriate websites before the tablets are given to students. Sharin Shivan, FBC News.
The staff of Fiji Ports Terminal Limited were all smiles today as they gathered for the announcement of their bonus payment. Rachel Nath tells us how much will be paid to over 300 staff.
Fiji Ports Terminal staff were filled with joy this afternoon as word of their bonus payment was made. Over $283,000 will be paid out to a total of 177 casual staff and 76 permanent staff from Suva and Lautoka.
Given a percentage from their basic salary, and all of our casuals also been properly appraised, and then thereafter they are being given from a base amount to a certain increments based on their performance.
Today's announcement, while a welcome incentive, also acts as a motivation for better service delivery.
Whilst we continue to motivate our employees through various incentives, we need to further enhance the port productivity to move towards the achievement of industry needs to transform Fiji into a regional logistic hub.
Minister for Economy Aya Said Kayum says the bonuses have been made possible due to the high level of productivity.
The other point I'd like to make is that everybody is very, very important. Whether you're a driver, whether you're a port handler, whether you're a secretary, whether you're an accountant, whatever you are in any team, everybody's important.
This is the third year in a row for the staff of the Fiji Ports Terminal to receive bonuses since their new partnership with the Sri Lankan company Ankin Spence. Rachel Nath, FBC News.
The $17 million refurbished Albert Park was officially opened by Prime Minister Vurenge Bainimarama last night. The park has been dubbed as an iconic attraction for the capital city.
Suva now has its very own world-class pavilion and grounds. Albert Park, where a lot of Fiji's historic events took place, has been revived to its former glory.
The revival of our state precinct, the site of our independence, and so many momentous events is almost complete. All that remains is the refurbishment of Thurston Gardens and the work being done at the State House to enable its grounds to also be open to the public.
The Prime Minister says dignitaries and guests will enjoy the upcoming national celebrations here.
Commemorate the day in 2013 that our supreme law and the blueprint for our new democracy came into being. The Constitution that gives us the political, social and economic rights every Fijian now takes for granted. And in precisely 5 weeks' time, on Monday, October the 10th, we will celebrate our 47th Independence Day.
The park boasts 4 grounds that can be used for either rugby or soccer, 1 full-size international pitch, 2 cricket ovals, a pavilion that seats up to 1,000 people, 2 changing rooms and 2 commentary booths.
I think it's awesome, and it has made a great change in the capital of Fiji, which is Suva.
I'm so happy that I could attend the celebration this afternoon.
Good news also for the public. This new facility will be accessible to everyone from Thursday. Ritika Pratap, FBC News.
Still to come on FBC News, a stage set for Constitution Day celebrations. And former president of the Methodist Church of Fiji laid to rest. Stay with us.
Galavina, Guia Dolosana, Angito Talitakini and Navarro and Bula FM at Golden Point Resort, Basendo Nambando and Here, Vinaka.
Bula Vinaka, Navan Kotevita, to 90, and to Talitaka Navarro and Bula FM, Nambando and said.
Nadango Makilesi, where Kraki and Lesbian and Bula FM, Nambandones.
Hello, Ratu Kitchen in Gatabua, and to Talitaka Navarro and Bula FM, Nambondo and Sere,
Bula FM, number 2 and Ser.
Welcome back. This is FBC News. A new system is being set up to allow government to access information regarding the Western Division. The new Geographical Information System User Forum in Lautoka will see government departments and agencies sharing information. Ellen Stolz tells us more.
The new development was announced this morning by Commissioner Western Manasa Tangidakimbao.
If you are looking at land boundaries, now we tap into this hub. We see where the boundaries are. We tap into FEA information. It will show us all the power lines and where all the power lines are underground or where they are working and their future plans.
The system will capture, store, manipulate, analyze, manage and present all types of geographical data. Tangidakimbao says, apart from boosting work on development projects, the system will save money and could even save lives.
The information that we will get will enable us to respond efficiently and effectively to their needs, and especially in times of disasters. In times of disaster, we will use this information in terms of putting together our response effort.
Various teams will be deployed to collect information from the general public, who have been urged by the Commissioner to cooperate, as this will benefit all Fijians. Ellen Stolz, FBC News.
Constitution Day will be celebrated for the first time tomorrow at Suva's Albert Park grounds and pavilion. Attorney General Ayaz Said Kayum says the Constitution will be read publicly during the celebrations. Savaira Tambua has more.
A large crowd is expected to converge here at Albert Park tomorrow to witness Fiji's first ever celebrations of the Constitution. Attorney General Ayaz Said Kayum says every Fijian should come together to celebrate the document that will forever define their rights as Fijians.
His Excellency, our President, will read a Constitution Day message, and we'll have various children reading various passages of the Constitution also.
The celebration will begin with a march at 10 a.m. from the Suva Flea Market to Albert Park.
Really excited. It's the first Constitution Day, so it'll be a first moment for Fiji, and I'm excited to be part of that.
The first time we'll be having this holiday for Constitution, and as a member of Fiji, I'm really looking forward to this celebration.
It'll be my first Constitution Day, so I'm really excited.
Albert Park is where Fiji first raised its flag to mark its independence 46 years ago. It will also go down in history as the first venue where the Constitution was celebrated. Savaira Tambua, FBC News.
Former President of the Methodist Church of Fiji, the late Reverend Manasa Lasaro, was laid to rest today. Reverend Lasaro passed away last week at the age of 73. FBC News journalist Sainiani Boyle attended today's Thanksgiving service and files this report.
They came in the numbers from all walks of life to pay their last respect to a man considered a father, a husband, a colleague, and for many, a role model. Reverend Lasaro of Lekutumbua was a teacher who later became a police officer. He joined the Methodist Church in 1966 and was ordained in 1972. Many consider him a mentor, including Sevens Maestro Waisele Serevi, who came all the way from America to attend the Thanksgiving service.
I can see him as my mentor. Growing up at the prime time of my rugby career, he was there with me all along, and he always supported me. The most importantly is on my family part of my life, he was our pastor for our wedding, May 15, 1993.
Also there to say their last goodbyes were the late Reverend schoolmates from Ratu Kandabu Lebu School.
The late Reverend Lasaro was the former president of the Methodist Church of Fiji from 1993 to 1995. He is survived by his wife and 3 children. Sainiani Mboila, FBC News.
Now to sports, here's Jamie with all the very latest.
Thanks, Jackie, and good evening. In sports after the break, $500,000 allocated for new Sevens coach and celebration planned for BOG winners. This and more coming up.
Namaste, Golden Point Resort. Raki Raki Me. Mirchi FM is garam garam. Mirchi FM is hot.
I'm Sanjay Tabuake. Mirchi FM is hot.
I'm Harshana. I love Mirchi FM. It's hot in Lautoka.
Hi, मैं अविनाशु मैं लंबासा से बोल रहा हूँ मैं हमेशा मिर्ची एफएम सुन रहा हूँ मिर्ची एफएम इज सो हॉट
मैं शालिनी देवी फ्रॉम कोबर्ट एवेन्यू जैसे आँख खुलती है वैसे मिर्ची एफएम मुझे मस्त कर देती है मिर्ची एफएम इज हॉट
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
The Fiji National Sports Commission will work closely with the Fiji Rugby Union to find a new sevens coach. Commission Chairman Peter Maisie says they have funds already allocated for the coach's job. Vashnil Prasad reports.
Around $500,000 has been allocated by the Sports Commission to help the Fiji Rugby Union bring in an experienced sevens coach.
There's a process that they have to go through. It has to be a very transparent process. So I see that Fiji Rugby is following that as we speak and has gone out to advertise for the position. And once that comes about, the choice of coach is made by Fiji Rugby Union.
With the vacancy for the National Sevens head coach now out, Maisie says they will oversee the process.
The Commission has nothing to do with the choice of the coach, but we would do our checks if we felt that he may not be up to the standards that is called for under the International Coaching Grant.
So this means if you are a local and hope to apply, you need to meet the high standards set by the FIU.
After the advertisement closes, then the process will be undertaken and the board will make the final decisions in terms of coaching. Yeah?
According to FIU, if the right coach for the job demands more than what's already on offer, there is chance the Sports Commission could use some portion of the $1.5 million allocated by the government to meet those demands. Vashnil Prasad, FBC Sports.
Fiji Sevens and Olympic gold medalist Vatemo Ravovo jetted off today to join his new club in Australia. The Nandi native has signed on with the Western Sydney Rams. Ravovo was supposed to leave last week, but a visa delay caused him to miss his first game with the club. Meanwhile, it's also likely Ravovo will be named in the Vodafone Flying Fijians extended squad for its European tour. The Northland rugby team plans to play simple rugby when they take on dominant provincial champions Nandrunga in the 5th challenge of the HFC Bank Fairbrother Trophy this weekend. Northland first won the Fairbrother Trophy in 2008, while in 2010 they drew 12-all with Nandrunga at Lawanga Park. Meli Tavanga tells us more.
Take off things there.
The dream of beating the Fairbrother champion Nandrunga is very much alive in the Northland side. Team manager Matthew Kroy says they're looking at every aspect of the game to counter the Stallions.
Well, Nandrunga is a champion team right now. We see them, we regard them as a champion team. We're coming down to challenge the World Cup. They know it. Nandrunga knew the capability of Northland that can give in rugby. We've already won the Fairbrother also, and we'll try and do that and repeat the game for this Saturday.
Despite Northland being tagged as underdogs, Kroy says they have watched Nandrunga very closely.
Nandrunga has got bigger and faster forwards. We'll counter that in every area or in the ruck area. We know that they're very hard with their forwards. They play hard during the previous games as we witnessed against Netasiri last week, and we'll try and counter that area to beat them.
He says they have prepared well over the past 5 weeks and the players are fully aware of their potential. Northland will clash the Stallions at 2 p.m. on Saturday at Prince Charles Park in Nandi. Meli Tavanga, FBC Sports.
A grand celebration is being planned in Lautoka for the Inc. Mobile Battle of the Giants tournament champions. The Sugar City side won the BOG title after 31 long years, defeating Lambasa 2-0 in the final over the weekend. Rohit there with the story.
All the glory will go to Ajnesh.
The celebrations begin at 1 p.m. on Saturday with a march from Shirley Park to Churchill Park, ground number 2. Fans will get to meet the players and take photos with them and the trophy.
In the evening, we have yet to decide the venue yet, as we are planning to have a private function with the players and their families and some of our prompt business people.
Dinging guy, the flag stay down. Muhammad Shazil with a chance, and Muhammad
Team President Abdul Kadir says the city of Lautoka is overjoyed with the team's victory.
minute of play. It is Muhammad Sazid.
If you come to Lotoka, you can see the blue flags are flying everywhere in the car, the taxi, the carrier vehicles here in Lotoka, and the people are just enjoying.
The prize money of $15,000 with an additional $15,000 from major sponsors, since rentals will be shared among players. Rohit Deo, FBC Sports.
The Vodafone Fiji Under-20 side was held to a 1-1 draw by New Caledonia at the OFC Championships in Vanuatu today. Leroy Jennings had put Fiji ahead in the 25th minute, but New Caledonia cancelled the lead in the 68th. In another match played today, the Solomon Islands beat Cook Islands 3-0. Fiji's next match is against Papua New Guinea at 1 p.m. on Saturday. That's it from sports this evening. Business is up next with Jackie.
Digicel Fiji is happy with the progress they've made since taking over Sky Pacific. Rachel Nath caught up with the group chief executive Darren McLean, who says they've also got some encouraging feedback from the public.
Since taking over Sky Pacific 5 months ago, Digicel Fiji has had its fair share of challenges. However, its group executive believes they have done well and is continuing to do so.
One of the things we've learned with TV is that you cannot please everyone. Okay, our job is to please the maximum number of people that we can with a limited number of channels we have, which is 25, and I think we're well on our way to achieving that.
Macklin says the feedback from their customers have been encouraging.
The 9 or so channel changes we've made have been very well received, and I think the feedback from the market is that they've been better than what they've replaced on the platform.
He adds Digicel Fiji staff have been working tirelessly to ensure that their customers are well served.
We have 17 outstanding home visits on Sky Pacific across all Fiji. Now that's when we took this business over at about 2,000. So there's a very short turnaround now for customers to get visits and installations in their home, as long as they're in fairly urban or metro locations.
Sky Pacific believes that this is just the start and that there are many more opportunities in store for the company. The most recent is the launching of the English Premier League channel, which attests to Sky Pacific's growth under Digicel Fiji's leadership. Rachel Nath, FBC News.
It was a sunny day with a few clouds and a few sprinkles over the eastern parts of the country. All other areas were dry. Southern breezes will make tonight a cool one. Looking at the temperatures, Lambasa was comfortable at 32 degrees today, while Bar trailed at 30, leaving Nandi the coolest at 26 degrees. For tomorrow, the conditions should be just right to attend the Constitution Day celebrations at Albert Park. A small chance of light showers early in the day, sunny in the west. And the further outlook, we're looking ahead to Thursday, sunny periods and cloudy skies with brief showers. At sea, east to southeast winds 20 to 25 knots, moderate to rough seas. Recapping the main stories for tonight, the Sugar Ministry assures frustrated cane lorry operators that mill breakdowns will soon be a thing of the past. Education Ministry to start replacing textbooks with tablets from next year, and stage set for Constitution Day celebrations tomorrow at Albert Park. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. On to our poll question for this week, and we are asking, should corporate companies invest more in the Northern Division? To answer, visit our FBC website. Send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email citizenseyes@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via Facebook page, FBC News. And if you're on Twitter, follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or simply hashtag FBC News. You've been watching FBC News. I'm Jackie Spate. Good night.
Bula, I'm Dori from Nasinu Market. My choice is simple, Gold FM. Only the classic hits.
My name is Yvonne. I'm from Nandi.
I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Sayandra, my name is Sunny. Only the Gold FM at Golden Point Resort, Rakiraki.
Hi, I'm Anna of Nasinu. When it comes to a radio, my choice is always Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Anna and I'm from Nandi. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.